Please allow me 1 minute.
Ẹ jẹ́ fún mi ní ìṣẹ́jú kan.
But let us go to book of Genesis.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká wo ìwé Genesis.
And let us see something that God has done.
Ká tún rí ohun tí Ọlọ́run ti ṣe.
Book of Genesis chapter 3.
Ìwé Genesis orí kẹta.
I'm going to show you another special spiritual secret.
Màá tún fi ohun ìjìnlẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ Ọlọ́run kan hàn yín bẹ̀.
But before I show you that secret,
Ṣùgbọ́n kí n tó fi àṣírí hàn yín.
Proverbs chapter 25 verse 2.
Ìwé òwe orí kẹẹ̀ẹ́dọ́gbọ̀n ẹsẹ̀ kejì.
Proverbs 25
Ìwé òwe orí kẹẹ̀ẹ́dọ́gbọ̀n
verse 2.
ẹsẹ̀ kejì.
Bible says,
Ìbéèrè wípé
it is the glory of God to hide a matter,
ògo Ọlọ́run ni láti fi àṣírí pamọ́.
and it is the honor of the king to search it out.
Ògo àwọn ọba ni láti firú àṣírí bẹ́ẹ̀ hàn.
Many people don't know there are things hidden inside this Bible.
Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ọmọ Ọlọ́run ni ò tiẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ohun ìjìnlẹ̀ ó pọ̀ jáǹtìrẹrẹ nínú Bíbélì.
When you read it with ordinary eye, you can't get it.
Abákan ń fojú lásán ka Bíbélì, ohun ìjìnlẹ̀ yóò lè yé ni.
But when the Holy Spirit open your eyes,
Ṣùgbọ́n nígbà tí ẹ̀mí Ọlọ́run bá ṣí ni lójú,
you will see things in this Bible
nígbà náà ni a ó rí àwọn ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ìjìnlẹ̀ nínú Bíbélì
that will now be useful for your life.
tí ó sì wúlò fún ìgbé ayé rẹ̀.
That's why I feel sorry.
Ìdí nìyí tó fi ṣe mí láàánú.
Some people call themselves disciples.
Fún ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn ènìyàn tó ti ń pera wọn ní ìránṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run.
They say they don't need pastor.
Wọ́n ní àwọn ò tiẹ̀ nílò wòlíì kankan tàwọn.
They don't need teacher.
Àwọn ò nílò olùkọ́ bíi tí
They say they don't need apostles.
pé àwọn ò nílò àpọ́sùn tàwọn.
They say they don't need any prophet.
Wọ́n láwọn ò nídìí wòlíì, àwọn ò nílò wòlíì kankan.
What a terrible shame.
Àwọn máa ṣe o.
When the blind lead the blind.
Nígbà tí ẹni tó fọ́jú tó tún darí àwọn.
Proverbs 25 verse 2 says,
Ìwé òwe orí kẹẹ̀ẹ́dọ́gbọ̀n ẹsẹ̀ kejì yẹn wípé.
it is the glory of God to hide a matter.
Ògo Ọlọ́run ni láti fi àṣírí pamọ́.
And it is the duty and the honor of the king to search it out.
Ògo àwọn ọba bákan náà ni láti fi àṣírí yìí hàn.
Let us now go into Bible
Ẹ jẹ́ ká wọnú ìwé mímọ́ lọ báyìí.
to bring out the secret.
Láti fi àṣírí yìí.
Before we enter Genesis chapter 3,
Ká tó wá lọ sí Genesis orí kẹta yìí.
don't forget 2 Kings chapter 6.
Ẹ má gbàgbé ìwé ọba kejì orí kẹfà.
The assistant who thought he could see,
Ọmọ wòlíì tó rò pé òun lajú.
but discovered he was blind all along.
Ṣùgbọ́n nígbẹ̀yìngbẹ̀yìn kọ́ rí pé àfọ́jú lòun.
When his spiritual eye was opened.
Nígbà tí a ṣe ní ojú ẹ̀mí.
Now let's go into chapter 3
Ẹ jẹ́ ká tún lọ sí ẹsẹ̀ ìkẹta.
and let us look at what has happened
Orí kẹta ìwé Genesis.
to Adam and Eve.
Ká rí ohun tí ó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí Ádámù àti Éfà nínú Genesis orí kẹta.
Verse 7.
Ẹsẹ̀ ìkeje.
Bible says,
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni wípé.
and the eyes of them both were opened.
Ojú àwọn méjèèjì sì là.
And the eyes of them both were opened.
Ojú àwọn méjèèjì sì là.
And they knew that they were naked.
Wọ́n sì rí i pé àwọn wà ní ìhòòhò.
The eyes of both of them were opened.
Ojú àwọn méjèèjì sì là.
And then they knew they were naked.
Wọ́n sì rí i pé àwọn wà ní ìhòòhò.
Adam and Eve
Ádámù àti Éfà.
ate a fruit that God said they must not eat.
Wọ́n jẹ èso tí Ọlọ́run ní kí wọ́n má ṣe jẹ.
The moment they ate that fruit,
Ní kété tí wọ́n ti jẹ èso yìí.
Bible said the eyes of both of them were opened,
Bíbélì wípé ojú àwọn méjèèjì là.
and then they saw that they were naked.
Wọ́n sì wá rí i pé ìhòòhò ni àwọn wà.
What is the secret inside the Bible
Kí
here?
ni àṣírí tí Bíbélì ń fi hàn wá ń bí?
Let me tell you the truth.
Jẹ́ kí n sọ òótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ fún yín.
Was Adam and Eve, were they blind before?
Ṣé afọ́jú ni Ádámù àti Éfà bí tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ rí?
Before they ate the fruit in the garden?
Kó tó di pé wọ́n jẹ èso nínú ọgbà yìí.
Was Adam and Eve, were they feeling themselves running around the garden touching things
Ǹjẹ́
before?
Ádámù àti Éfà wá jẹ́ afọ́jú bí?
Why does Bible say
Kí wá ní Bíbélì ṣe wípé
that immediately that they disobeyed,
ní kété tí wọ́n ṣe àìgbọràn sí àṣẹ Ọlọ́run?
that their eyes were opened,
Nígbà náà ni ojú wọn là.
and then they became ashamed?
Wọ́n sì rí i pé ìhòòhò ni àwọn wà.
Let me tell you the truth.
Jẹ́ kí n sọ òtítọ́ kan fún ọ.
God is hiding something here.
Ọlọ́run fi àṣírí kan pamọ́ síbi tá à ń kà yìí.
Their eyes was not opened.
A kì í ṣe pé ojú wọn ṣí.
Their eyes was blinded.
A fọ́ wọn lójú ni.
Because of their disobedience,
Nítorí àìgbọràn wọn.
the way they were seeing before,
Bí wọ́n ti ń wò, bí wọ́n ti ń rí nǹkan tẹ́lẹ̀ rí.
God made man in his image and his likeness.
Ọlọ́run dá ènìyàn ní àwòrán ara rẹ̀.
while they were in the Garden of Eden,
nígbà tí wọ́n wà nínú ọgbà Édẹ́nì,
the way God was seeing is the way they were seeing.
bí Ọlọ́run ti ń wòye, bí Ọlọ́run ti ń rí nǹkan, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni Ádámù àti Éfà náà rí.
The eyes of the Spirit was what was helping them.
Ojú ẹ̀mí ti Ọlọ́run ló ràn wọ́n
They
lọ́wọ́.
were seeing the whole of the Garden of Eden spiritually.
Wọ́n ń rí gbogbo àyíká àti ọgbà Édẹ́nì gẹ́gẹ́ bí ti
The
Ọlọ́run.
light you need in the realm of the Spirit is brighter than the light of the ordinary dimension.
Ìmọ́lẹ̀ tí o nílò ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ Ọlọ́run. Èyí ó ṣe pàtàkì ju ìmọ́lẹ̀ ti ara lọ.
When the bright light of the Spirit is shining,
Tí ìmọ́lẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ Ọlọ́run tó bá tàn,
you will see yourself covered with a glory.
nígbà náà ni wàá rí i pé ògo Ọlọ́run yóò bò ọ́.
You discover that you are not naked.
Nígbà náà ni wàá rí i pé ò sí ní ìhòòhò.
You discover that you cannot be ashamed.
Nígbà náà ni wàá rí i pé ojú ò lè tì ọ́.
When man went and ate the fruit
Nígbà tí ènìyàn jẹ èso
in disobedience to God,
gẹ́gẹ́ bí àìgbọràn sí àṣẹ Ọlọ́run,
the light of the Spirit was cut off like NEPA.
iná Ọlọ́run tó ìmọ́lẹ̀ Ọlọ́run tó tàn sí wọn, a ké ìmọ́lẹ̀ náà kúrò.
When NEPA take the light,
Nígbà tí àwọn oníṣẹ́ náà bá mú iná lọ,
then candle lights take over.
nígbà náà ni àwọn náà kéékèèké mìíràn á máa wá kiri.
Iná àbẹ́là.
Iná àbẹ́là láwọn máa wá
Then
kiri.
candle light took over.
Nígbà náà ni iná àbẹ́là yóò wá, á máa lo iná àbẹ́là.
What you and I today think is sight
Ohun tí ìwọ àtẹ̀mí ń rò léni gẹ́gẹ́ bíi pé a ríran.
is like a candle light
Ohun tí àwa ń kà sí ìmọ́lẹ̀ ó dàbí iná àbẹ́là ni.
compared to the Spirit.
Gẹ́gẹ́ bí látàbá fi wé ohun ti ẹ̀mí.
It is blindness.
Ṣùgbọ́n tá a bá fi wé ohun ti ẹ̀mí, àbẹ́là yẹn ó jẹ́ ìfọ́jú pátápátá.
Genesis chapter 3 verse 7.
Genesis orí kẹta ẹsẹ̀ keje yẹn.
This is the secret we are telling you.
Àṣírí tí à ń sọ fún yín ni pé
Genesis chapter 3.
Genesis orí kẹta,
Adam and Eve,
Ádámù àti Éfà,
their eyes were not opened.
kì í ṣe pé a ṣí wọn lójú,
Their eyes were blinded.
ṣùgbọ́n a bu ìfọ́jú ti ẹ̀mí lù
So
wọ́n.
they had to rely
Nítorí bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n ní láti lo
on ordinary physical eyes.
ojú ti ara láti máa fi ríran.
Ordinary physical eyes.
Ojú ti ara lásánlásán ni wọ́n á
That's
fi
when
ríran báyìí.
Adam looked at Eve.
Nígbà náà ni Ádámù wá wo Éfà.
What is that on your chest?
Kí ni mò ń rí láyà rẹ̀ yìí?
Eve too laugh and say, you yourself,
Éfà náà rẹ́rìn pé ìwọ gan kọ́ kí ni mò ń wò?
look at your leg now.
Ìwọ náà wo ẹsẹ̀ rẹ̀.
How many legs now?
Ó ti wá di
They
mélòó kan.
became ashamed.
Ojú bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí tì wọ́n nítorí pé wọ́n wà ní ìhòòhò.
Beloved, let me tell you the truth.
Ará, ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ òótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ fún yín.
Elisha was right.
Wòlíì Èlíjà òtítọ́ ni ó ń sọ.
Elisha prayed.
Èlíṣà gbàdúrà.
Open his eyes, O Lord, that he may see.
Olúwa ṣí ní ojú kí òun kó lè ríran.
And when his eyes opened,
Ṣùgbọ́n nígbà tí ojú rẹ̀ wá là ń kọ́,
he saw beyond the physical.
ó rí ohun tí ó jinlẹ̀ ju ohun ti ara lọ.
He saw into the realm of the spirit.
Ó rí ohun ti ẹ̀mí, ó rí àwọn ogun ọ̀run.
He saw all the things that God has provided in the realm of the spirit.
Ó rí àwọn ogun ọ̀run èyí tí Ọlọ́run ti pèsè níhà ti ẹ̀mí.
My question to you today is
Ìbéèrè
this.
mi sí ọ lónìí ni pé
We are running up and down.
à ń sáré hílàhílo,
We are panicking.
à ń sáré kiri lọ síbi
We are
lọ́sọ̀rùn.
jumping from pillar to post.
Láti ibì kan sí ibòmíràn.
The truth is this.
Ṣùgbọ́n òtítọ́ ni pé
Are your eyes open?
ǹjẹ́ ojú rẹ̀ alàbí?
Are your eyes open?
Ǹjẹ́ ojú rẹ̀ alàbí?
You are attending church service from one day to the other.
Bó tilẹ̀ jẹ́ pé ò ń lọ sílé ìsìn láti ọjọ́ ajé títí dé ọjọ́ ìṣẹ́gun.
Are your eyes open?
Ní gbogbo ọ̀sẹ̀ ǹjẹ́ ojú rẹ̀ alàbí?
Don't forget
Má gbàgbé o.
the reason for Christmas celebration.
Ìdí abájọ tí a fi ń ṣe àjọyọ̀ ọdún Kérésì.
John chapter 9 verse 39.
Ìwé Jòhánù orí kẹsàn-án ẹsẹ̀ ìkọkàndínlógójì.
Reveal that secret.
Ó fi àṣírí yìí hàn wá.
Jesus said,
Jésù wípé
for judgment I come to this world,
nítorí ìdájọ́ ni mo ṣe wá sí ayé.
that those who see can be blinded,
Kí àwọn tí ó ríran kí a lè fọ́ wọn ní ojú.
and those who cannot see, that their eyes may be opened.
Àti àwọn tí a fọ́ ní ojú kí wọ́n lè ríran.
Now, Elisha's assistant was blind.
Nísìnyí ìránṣẹ́ wòlíì Èlíṣà afọ́lójú nígbà kan rí.
We can now know that what we think is sight is blindness.
Sọ a lè wá rí i lótìtọ́ pé ohun tí a rò pé ó jẹ́ ìmọ́lẹ̀
But
ìfọ́jú ni.
the question now is this.
Ṣùgbọ́n ìbéèrè tí wọ́n bi ẹ́ ni pé
Who are the people
ta ni àwọn ènìyàn
who think they can see,
tí wọ́n rò pé àwọn lè ríran,
who are actually seeing,
tí wọ́n ríran lóòótọ́,
and God sent Jesus
tí Ọlọ́run sì rán Jésù wá
to come and blind them?
láti fọ́ wọn lójú?
Let's go to Numbers
Jẹ́ ká wo inú ìwé Númérì
chapter 24.
orí 24.
After I reveal this secret to you,
Lẹ́yìn tí n bá ti fi àṣírí hàn ọ́,
all that is left is prayer.
ohun tó kù fún ọ ni láti gbàdúrà.
Are you with me?
jọ wà pẹ̀lú mi bí.
All we left is prayer.
Ohun tó kù fún ọ lẹ́yìn àṣírí ni
When
àdúrà.
you pray this prayer,
Tó o bá ti gba àdúrà yìí,
I will tell you what is going to happen.
àwọn sọ ohun tí ó ṣẹlẹ̀ fún ọ.
I will show you what is happening.
Màá fi ohun tí ó ṣẹlẹ̀ fún ọ.
Who are the people who can see?
Ta ni àwọn ènìyàn tí Bíbélì ń sọ pé wọ́n lè ríran?
Because people who can see have advantage over those who do not see.
Nítorí pé àwọn tí wọ́n lè ríran ó rọ̀ wọ́n lọ́rùn ju àwọn tí ó fọ́jú lọ.
The Nigerian church is where it is today
Ìjọ Kristi lórílẹ̀‐èdè yìí wà ní ipò tí ó wà yìí nítorí pé
because there is a generation of church goers who cannot see.
nítorí pé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ nínú àwọn tó ń pera wọn lọ́mọ Ọlọ́run ni ò lè ríran.
And there are some people who can see.
Àwọn ẹlòmíràn sì wà tí wọ́n ń ríran.
And those who see,
Ṣùgbọ́n àwọn tí wọ́n ń ríran yìí
they have advantage
ó rọ̀ wọ́n lọ́rùn
over those who are blind.
lórí àwọn tí afọ́lójú.
And Jesus does not want it like that.
Jésù ò sì fẹ́ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀.
Who are the people who can see?
Ta ni àwọn tí ó lè ríran yìí?
Who are the people that Jesus came to blind them?
Tó jẹ́ pé àwọn tó lè ríran ṣùgbọ́n tí Jésù wá láti fọ́ lójú.
Chapter 24.
Orí 24 ìwé Númérì.
Let us start from verse 2.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti ẹsẹ̀ ìkejì.
And Balaam.
Bálámù.
And Balaam.
Bálámù.
Balaam was a terrible individual.
Bálámù jẹ́ ọkùnrin takuntakun.
He was a man using enchantments.
Ó jẹ́ ọkùnrin tí ó ń lo agbára òkùnkùn.
He was a man using divinations.
Ó ń lo agbára oṣó.
He was a man that even God had to be watching him carefully.
Ó jẹ́ ẹni tí Ọlọ́run gangan fúnra ẹ̀ ń tẹjúmọ́.
Kings used to send for Balaam.
Nítorí pé àwọn ọba máa ń ránṣẹ́ pé Bálámù.
They give him a big money.
Wọ́n á gbé owó tó tówó fún un.
They say, Balaam, anybody you curse is cursed.
Wọ́n á sọ fún pé Bálámù ẹnikẹ́ni tó bá bùkún alábùkún fún ni o.
Anybody you bless is blessed.
Ẹnikẹ́ni tó bá sì gégùn fún ẹni náà di ẹni ègún.
We know your eyes are open.
A mọ̀ pé ojú rẹ̀ là lóòótọ́.
And you can do and undo.
Ó sì lè ṣe ohun tó bá wù ọ́.
Verse 2 says,
Ẹsẹ̀ kejì wípé.
And Balaam lifted up his eyes and saw Israel abiding in his tent according to their tribes, and the Spirit of God came upon him.
Bálámù sì gbé ojú rẹ̀ sókè, ó sì rí ibi tí àwọn ọmọ Ísírẹ́lì tẹ̀dó sí.
This is not an ordinary eyes.
Eléyìí ò kàn ń ṣe ojú lásán o.
Balaam was seeing.
Bálámù ń wòye ní ti ẹ̀mí.
Verse 3.
Ẹsẹ̀ ìkẹta.
And he took up a parable and said,
Ó sì pa òwe kan wípé.
Balaam the son of Beor has said.
Bálámù ọmọ Béhátì wípé.
He was beating his chest.
Ó ń fọwọ́ gbáyà pé.
And he said,
Ó wípé.
The man whose eyes are open.
Pé ọkùnrin tí a là ní ojú.
A man whose eyes have opened has said.
Ọkùnrin tí a là lójú ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí.
He said,
Ó wípé.
which heard the words of God,
Ẹni tí ó ń gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ Ọlọ́run.
which saw the vision of the Almighty,
Ẹni tó ń rí ìran láti ọ̀run.
falling into a trance.
Ẹni tí ó ń rí àwọn tí Ọlọ́run sọ láti inú ẹ̀mí.
Falling into a trance.
Ẹni tí ó ń wọnú ẹ̀mí láti rí àwọn tí Ọlọ́run
Falling
ṣe.
into a trance.
Ẹni tí ó ń rí ìran ti ẹ̀mí.
But having his eyes open.
Ṣùgbọ́n ojú rẹ̀ sì là nípa ti ara.
There are still many Balaam today.
Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ Bálámù ló wà lóde òní.
There are many of them in the Bible.
Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wọn wà ní Bíbélì pẹ̀lú.
I can't show you now.
Torí àkókò wa mi ò lè máa fi gbogbo
But
wọn.
what is more important,
Ṣùgbọ́n ohun tó ṣe pàtàkì jùlọ ni pé.
there are many Balaam all around you.
Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ Bálámù ló wà káàkiri.
In your office, they are there.
Nínú ilé iṣẹ́ rẹ̀ wọ́n wà ńbẹ̀.
In your place of business, they are there.
Ní ọ́fíìsì rẹ̀ wọ́n wà ńbẹ̀.
In your school, they are
Ní
there.
ilé ìwé rẹ̀ wọ́n wà ńbẹ̀.
In your compound, they are there.
Láyìíká tó ń gbé gan àwọn
In
Bálámù
your
wà
home, they
ńbẹ̀.
are there.
Nínú ilé rẹ̀ Bálámù wà
In
ńbẹ̀.
Nigeria, they are there.
Lórílẹ̀-èdè ńkọ́ wọ́n wà ńbẹ̀.
Abroad, they are there.
Lókè òkun ńkọ́ wọ́n wà ńbẹ̀.
In high places of government, they are there.
Láwọn ibi tó ga ibi àṣẹ wọ́n wà ńbẹ̀
In
pẹ̀lú.
the dirty places of poverty, they are there.
Láwọn ibi tí ò tiẹ̀ ṣe é rí gan wọ́n wà ńbẹ̀.
They are all over the whole
Wọ́n
place.
wà káàkiri àgbẹ̀.
People who can see.
Àwọn tí wọ́n lè ríran.
And because they can see.
Tí ó ṣe pé nítorí pé wọ́n lè ríran
Now,
yìí.
don't think I'm talking about just looking at vision now.
Má rò pé kì í ṣe pé kákan ríran lásán ni mò ń sọ.
I'm talking about people who can perceive dimension beyond the normal human dimension.
Mò ń sọ ti àwọn ènìyàn tí wọ́n ní òye àwọn tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú ẹ̀mí.
Look, Elisha prayed.
Wò ó, Èlíṣà gbàdúrà.
Open his eyes, O Lord.
Olúwa la arákùnrin yìí ní ojú.
The reason Elisha prayed like that,
Ìdí abájọ tí Èlíṣà fi gbàdúrà ẹ̀ báyìí ni pé.
God has been opening Elisha's eyes before.
Ọlọ́run ti ń ṣí ojú Èlíṣà fúnra ìtẹ́lẹ̀ rẹ̀.
But there are some people,
Ṣùgbọ́n ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn èèyàn ló wà.
it's not God that opened their eye.
kì í ṣe Ọlọ́run ló là wọ́n lójú.
They went for training in witchcraft.
Iṣẹ́ oṣó, iṣẹ́ tí òkùnkùn ni wọ́n fi lára wọn
They
lójú.
went into kingdom of darkness to go and wash their face.
Wọ́n wọnú òkùnkùn lọ láti fi òkùnkùn lára wọn lójú.
There is a proverb in an African language that says
Òwe kan wà ní ilẹ̀ èèyàn dúdú
that when those who wash their eyes wash it, they are the ones who become afraid.
pé àwọn tí wọ́n bá lára wọn lójú àwọn gangan ló máa ẹni tí ò bá ṣohun tùfọ̀ mọ́ ní kò ń wọ ẹ̀yìn kùlé.
They said that those who wash their eyes are those who are afraid.
Pé àwọn tó bá wẹjú àwọn ló máa ń bẹ̀rù.
Now, when God open your eyes,
Nígbà tí Ọlọ́run fúnra rẹ̀ bá là ọ́ lójú,
you never become afraid.
o ò ní bẹ̀rù rárá.
But when Satan open your eyes,
Ṣùgbọ́n tó bá jẹ́ Sátánì ló là ọ́ lójú,
you will become afraid.
o máa bẹ̀rù ni.
Let me tell you the truth.
Òtítọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo fẹ́
There
sọ fún
are
ni pé
many Balaam all over the place.
ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ló jẹ́ Bálámù tó wà ní àyíká àti àyè.
Jesus said,
Jésù wípé
the reason for Christmas,
ìdí Kérésìmesì gan.
John chapter 9 verse 39,
Ìwé Jòhánù orí kẹsàn-án ẹsẹ̀ kọkàndínlógójì.
Jesus said, for judgment I came to this world,
Jésù wípé nítorí ìdájọ́ gan ni mo ṣe wá.
to blind those who can see.
Láti fọ́ àwọn tí ó lè ríran lójú.
And for those of you who cannot see,
Àti kí àwọn tí kò lè ríran.
I've made arrangement for your eyes to now open.
Mo ti ṣètò fún yín kí o lè ríran.
Before we pray the prayer,
Kí a tó gbàdúrà yìí,
I will help you with a little something
màá tún ràn ọ́ lọ́wọ́ sí i.
so that you can enjoy this Christmas.
So that ó gbádùn Kérésì tá a wà yìí.
Angels from the realms of glory